Hi guys, Jay Walker here, and I'm in the Kia Stonic EX. This is Kia's smallest and most affordable crossover. The top-of-the-line variant sells for 875,000 pesos. Is it worth your money? Let's find out. The Kia Stonic is based on the same platform as the Kia Rio, but don't think of it as just a Kia Rio on stilts, because even underneath the skin, there are a lot of differences. It has the same engine as the Kia Rio, but it comes with a much better transmission, which we'll talk about later. The name Stonic is derived from the words speedy and tonic. Now, I'm not sure if I can call it speedy, but at least, judging by its size and design, it looks like a pretty nimble little machine. It looks low and sleek. It is also very small. It looks smaller in person than it does in photos. Like other subcompact crossovers, the Kia Stonic looks very stylish, especially in brighter colors like this. It looks like something that the younger crowd would drive. Here at the front, it has projector halogen headlamps. It has LED daytime running lights. It has Kia's signature tiger nose grille, but with a plot twist. As you get closer, you can see that it's not actually a grille. It is just there for decoration. The actual grille is at the bottom. The Stonic has very short front and rear overhangs. The wheelbase is very long, and the wheels are almost at the extreme corners of the vehicle. You get a lot of flat black claddings, perhaps to remind you that you're driving a crossover and not a hatchback. You get 16-inch polished mag wheels, which are a pretty good size for the Stonic. It's becoming a trend for crossovers now to black out the C-pillar to give the illusion of a floating roof. Kia did the exact opposite of that on the Kia Stonic. The roof, the A-pillar, and the B-pillar have been blacked out, but the C-pillar is body-colored. It kind of looks like it has a roll bar when you see it under certain lighting conditions. The Stonic has this kink at the bottom. I'm not sure exactly what it does in terms of design, but it's there. The Kia Stonic has aluminum colored roof rails. The side mirrors are not power folding, but they have repeaters on them. It has chrome door handles, and it has a smart entry system. As long as you have the key fob in your pocket, you just have to press this button if you want to lock or unlock the car. It's pretty handy if you're carrying a lot of stuff. Cargo space on the Stonic is 352 liters, which is pretty good for its size. So the luggage space is pretty spacious, but you don't have a flat surface here. If you fold the second row seats down, you have this hump. Overall, the Kia Stonic is a pretty handsome looking crossover. And I don't mean just for the price. It looks good whether you know the price tag or not. This is the interior of the Kia Stonic, and as you'd expect from a car in this price bracket, you have plenty of hard plastics. It doesn't feel cheap, everything feels sturdy, and nothing creaks when you push on it. Also, you get these piano black accents. Now, a lot of reviewers don't like piano black accents, but in this case, I think it makes the interior look more premium. You also get fabric seats. The steering wheel is urethane, but it's quite soft. It has a bit of give to it when you squeeze it.
Over here you have buttons for your infotainment screen. You don't get cruise control. You have analog gauges and a multifunction display at the center. I have about 3 inches of headroom. You get this pretty sizable 8-inch screen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And that is standard for all variants of the Kia Stonic. Yeah. And you also get a reverse camera with active guidelines. So you can see the lines move with the steering wheel. You also get single zone automatic climate control. Over here you have a USB port and a 12-volt outlet. Some storage for your phone. And this EX variant also gets a push start button. Okay, so here at the back I have decent legroom. Headroom is, not sure if you can see that. Headroom is about, I'm guessing, 1.5 inches. You don't get a lot of toys here. You don't have USB ports or 12-volt outlets, and you also don't get a center armrest. But at this price, I can't really complain.
The Kia Stonic comes with the same engine that powers the Saluto and the Rio. It's a 1.5 liter, 4-cylinder, naturally aspirated engine. It produces 98 horsepower and 132 Newton meters of torque. Those numbers may seem low, but the Stonic is also not a very big vehicle. Transmission options are either a 6-speed automatic or a 5-speed manual. As far as suspension goes, you get a torsion beam setup at the back and a standard McPherson strut suspension at the front. Driving the Kia Stonic feels more like driving a larger hatchback than a small SUV. You're pretty low to the ground and you're almost at eye level with most sedans. That's not something that bothers me, but if the reason that you want a crossover is that you want to ride higher than sedans, then this is probably not the vehicle for you. NVH levels are surprisingly very good, at least at city speeds. It is pretty quiet inside the cabin. It has electronically assisted steering, but unlike some of its competitors, it is not too light. Visibility is okay, although the large C-pillar creates a pretty large blind spot. The main advantage of the Kia Stonic over other budget crossovers below 900,000 pesos is its transmission. Other vehicles in this price bracket have either CVTs or 4-speed transmissions. The Kia Stonic has a 6-speed transmission. So even if it only has a 98 horsepower engine, it feels pretty quick and responsive, especially from a dead stop. You step on the gas and it goes. Don't get me wrong, it is not fast, but it feels fast and it feels responsive. And sometimes that's actually better than being fast. Also, you don't get that rubber band effect that you get on CVTs. And unlike 4 speeds, you have enough gears to keep the revs low on the highway. As for fuel consumption, I didn't get to test it long enough to get a proper figure. But given its size, its weight, its engine and transmission, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a very fuel efficient crossover. The Kia Stonic is 4,100mm long, 1,735mm wide, and 1,532mm tall, which would make it the smallest crossover in its class. Ground clearance is 185mm, which is more than a sedan, but don't expect to go off-roading in this vehicle. The Kia Stonic has a lot of things going for it. but its main selling point is its pricing. The Kia Stonic is priced very aggressively. This top-of-the-line EX trim is priced lower than the entry-level models of some of its competitors, and it's pretty loaded for its price. You get 16-inch mag wheels, a large 8-inch screen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and you get the reverse camera with adaptive guidelines. For 875,000 pesos, that is a steal. The downside is that, in terms of cabin space, it really is more like a lifted hatchback. But if you don't need that much interior space, then the Stonic might be for you.